We are with Noctem Rising coach slash analyst Ratley. How are we, my man? How are we today?
I'm very good today. I'm excited to get this going.
No, absolutely incredible. And I mean, to start off with, I mean, one of the simple questions, I guess, is when did you start your analyst and coaching work?
I started this year February. I saw that Brandon Zappi, he was looking for a like coach and analyst to help him out. I said, yeah, I'll come help him. Then we had Middlesbrough very soon afterwards, so I got to get into shape, get them into shape, and then basically went on from there.
No, incredible. And I mean, just why analyst and coaching work, right? Why step off the battlefield?
I so I stopped I stopped playing, and I just thought like I could use my skills to basically help teams more than I can to help myself, basically. And like I did in A levels just before this year. I was further maths, computer science. It's kind of sort of up my alley. It was to be an analyst.
No, yeah, incredible. And I mean, like you said, you've done a bunch of it at university and college and stuff like that.
Mhm.
I mean, just how helpful have you found having some of that to step into this?
It's made it a lot more simple for me, but like also at the same time, I've learned too much for what the skills actually need. It's as simple as seeing what the problem is. A lot of the problems are just averages, and like hills getting broken, you can see them quite quickly, and then you just apply it. You just got to find a fix after that. Basically, it's not as complicated as they make it in school for sure.
So you're overqualified for the position, is what you're saying.
Yes.
I mean, that is incredible. So, I mean, what does a normal day in the life look like with you? Take us through your day.
Well, currently, as a university student in summer, I'm just working, just getting off working, getting ready for Black Ops 6 is what I want. I want to get ready for Black Ops 6. During season though, um, I want to be with the team as much as I can. Definitely, like as soon as scrims start, I want to be with them. I want to even when scrims end, go through VOD and stuff. So and then just university during the day as well. So yeah.
No, no, yeah, incredible. I mean, it sounds like a lot of players do it right, where they build their finances during the off season in COD. Sounds like you're doing a pretty similar vibe
Yeah,
there.
that's exactly what I'm doing.
No, I mean, yeah, absolutely incredible. And you said you're at uni. Do you want to talk us about the a little bit more about the course and what college you go to, etc.
Oh yeah, so I do the esports course at Chichester Uni. I know a few people in the COD scene. They've done similar. They have. Um, it's an interesting course for sure. It's definitely gave me a bit more time to sort of go down my passion and enjoy sort of the esports industry.
No, awesome. I mean, would you
Yeah.
recommend it to anyone else?
Yes, maybe it depends. It depends sort of what you want to do. If you're not too sure what to do, it's definitely a good path to basically help you sort of understand the industry a bit more. If you're already set in the industry, it's definitely not worth it. You can definitely continue going through for sure.
No, perfect. And I mean, one thing I spoke well when we were looking to bring you on board. Obviously, one of the thing Brandon said to me is just how much you do in terms of like the spreadsheets and stuff like that. So, do you just want to let some people know of some of the stuff that you do as an analyst, like behind the scenes, like what a lot of people obviously won't be able to see?
Well, I used to. It was a bit scuffed. It was my first time doing it. I didn't really understand sort of what was needed. So what I'd do is I would do VOD with them. I'd VOD the games, and whilst doing that, I would try and put my input in. I was trying to be a coach at the same time. And then next day, whilst at uni, I would just basically ignore the lecture half the time, and I would do the spreadsheet. I would look at the VOD, go back through the VOD. I write down definitely before Middlesbrough, we had all hill times set. We knew exactly what points were our weakest, what points we weren't breaking. A lot of the problem with that Middlesbrough team for sure was they were not very good at breaking, but the holding was perfect. It was, and their rotations were like on and off. So we would notice that very quickly, and yeah, no, we definitely improved on it. So maps like Invasion, when I came in, they were dreadful at Invasion Hardpoint. Of course, it got taken out, but they were dreadful. It was as soon as we did like fix up on a few things, it was like our best map at one point. It was for sure.
No? So yeah, I mean,
Mhm.
a lot of benefit to extracting data, but that is most of the stuff is, you know, extracting the data from the VODs and making sure that obviously, I mean, just for the lads, right? It's so beneficial for them to have statistics like that. So yeah, maybe we don't want to give too much away, but maybe, you know, one day we can show, you know, some basic graphs and stuff like that to everyone. Obviously, going into next season, obviously you're underneath Noctem. We're working on a fantastic project here. I mean, what are you most excited for heading into next season?
I'm most excited to get Brandon and Seb their best placements. Honestly, like I want them to do as well as they can this season, better than all their other seasons. Top the last season for Brandon for sure. And just enjoy it as well, not just do that. You know, make sure we're doing like having fun when we go to events. Like it would just be a good environment. I'm excited for this year.
No, yeah, incredible. So, in terms of a placement, do we have a goal?
Ooh, well, goal. We definitely want average top 8. Definitely.
Okay.
We want average top, like we don't mind dipping a bit below. We want all the elites of the year, and I want them to push. Like I've seen how Brandon shoots on the MW3 especially, and Seb. Like we could push way more further than a top 8, but I would definitely want that basically sort of average minimum, for sure.
Cemented top 8 team online in Europe. I mean, that sounds impeccable to me. And then, I mean, what one question I really should have asked at the beginning, right? So we might chop this at the beginning. I mean, what got you into gaming, and what got you into Call of Duty specifically?
So what got me into gaming, it was my dad. He was an Xbox nerd. He got me we basically got an Xbox when I was about 4 years old. He let me play Halo 3. He bought Halo 3, and that was the only game I was allowed to play with him in the room when my mum was around because she wouldn't let me play anything like over the limits, basically age limits. But after that, I basically had this online mate, which I realized he was basically lived like a couple minutes down the road from me, and I got really good mates with him. We played tons of Fortnite, and then when it was MW 2019, the off season for that, he got me into COD Day. He said, "Oh, you should come play these customs we were playing." I was like, "Oh yeah, sure, that sounds like fun," and then I got into it then, and then that was just after lockdown, basically it was. And then so first year college, I was just grinding Cold War. I was absolutely awful on the PlayStation 4. But it was my most fun experience. And then whilst doing that, I watched every single game of the CDL that year. Like religiously would watch Paris Legion versus London Royal Ravens. Like I didn't care what game was on. It was great. I loved that Cold War season.
Oh yeah, incredible game, and like. It's a shame that COVID happened during that, because I think more lands on that would have been, but yeah, would have been absolutely incredible. But I mean, I'm just excited to get cooking into next season with yourself and the roster. So hopefully for everyone watching, I mean, that's give everyone a little bit of a get to know a Ratley. Anything you think we've missed there, Ratley? Anything you want the people to know, mate, or have we covered everything?
Yeah, I think we covered everything, and just Noctem's going to take over this year for sure, definitely.
Oh, that's absolutely incredible. Well, we will catch you all in the next one.